Hey Brickheads, Scott from 36 Bricks here. Let's build us a shed. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so sorry about the lighting and all that. It's pretty early in the morning, about 8:30. So what we're going to be doing is I already went and picked up a lot of the wood. I actually started cutting already and then realized, oh crap, I promised that I would record for you guys. So essentially it's going to be a 16 foot by 16 foot shed. I could not find skids for the shed at all. I would need basically 20 foot or 18 to 20 foot shed, 18 to 20 foot skids. So I've got bricks laid out to even up everything, and then this will lay flush to the floor until we can get like a cement guy out here. Unfortunately, I live out in the middle of nowhere, and it is very hard to get contractors out here right now, especially right now. So as you can see in my trailer over there, I have all the 2x4s. I also have some plywood or OBS, and my goal for today essentially is to get the floor done. So it's going to be, like I said, 16 feet by 16 feet. So it's going to be a really nice size shed. I went ahead and picked up 16 2x6 boards. Or sorry, I picked up 10 2x16 boards that are 16 feet long. I'm cutting them down to 189 inches, which is just below 16. So that it is square. I am not a contractor or anything. This is not a tutorial or how-to. This is just showing what I'm doing. Please seek a professional. I'm going to try my best, you know, and get her done. But my goal today is just to kind of get the flooring done. If I can start building some of the walls, awesome. If not, then it is what it is. So like I said, I have my handy-dandy plans right here. As far as the floor goes, I obviously have more plans in the truck. It is slightly windy, so you can hear me. All right, so like I said, the goal here is to get the floor done. If I can put up a couple walls, awesome. I might build a couple walls, as I might need some help putting them up. But yeah, I did also realize that I am short on 2x6s. I found the plans after I started getting the materials, and I thought I had more than enough. Turns out I am 3 2x6s short, but I think I'll be okay. You know, I'm gonna make sure they're 4 feet across, and then if I can do 16 inches on center for the rest, then I should be golden. So as long as I have it that way, then I should be fine. Outside of that, I'm going to go ahead and start cutting the rest of the boards. I have about 5 more boards to cut, and then we can start building this thing, right? I hope. I hope. Alright guys, so basically what I'm doing here is, so I've already cut, so if it's a big square, okay, the top and the bottom, I'm keeping the same 16 feet, I'm not cutting those, okay, but the rungs or joists that go in between, I gotta cut those down to accommodate if they're gonna be 16, if it's gonna be 16 feet, I gotta account for the 2x4s on each of the boards on the basically the top and the bottom, okay, the caps. So I gotta plan for that. So I'm not gonna cut these, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure out 16 inch on center all the way down this board. That way I have the right measurements going from there. So hopefully I get this part right. Now I have noticed that these boards are actually a little longer than 16 inches. They're probably maybe, or 16 feet. They're probably 16.1. So I'm not, I mean, I'm not a carpenter. I mean, I don't want to, I don't know. It should be 92. That's what the plans say. So I probably will cut 92 and then 16 inch, measure out 16 inches on center. So since I already have this all the way out, I'm going to go ahead and do that and then try to put all this together, right? Because I gotta do this board, I gotta do that board, and then I'm gonna pre-drill everything so that I don't cause the wood to split. Some of this wood is unfortunately already split, and it's just because that's all they had. I couldn't find anything. Like I tried to pick out the best boards that I could that had the least amount of splits. So I'm gonna also pre-drill a lot of these, so that's gonna take up extra time. But I'm hoping to rock this out in the morning. Then I can jump in on the treadmill, get a quick hour in, and then rest a bit before I got to pick up the kids and then do a live stream today. So let's get going. Alright guys, so what I just did was I went ahead and on the 6-inch side of each of the boards I marked a line. It's going to be basically my center line, and I'm going to pre-drill those right now so that it's easy for me to drill inside the wood. Like I said, because some of this wood is split, I don't want it splitting anymore, so I'm going to pre-drill everything. So I'm going to, since that is the, this side here, I'm going to be able to pre-drill and line everything up, hopefully pretty accurately. All right, guys. So I went ahead and pre-drilled 4 holes per every joist that I want to have. I probably did a little bit of extra because I'm missing 3 boards, but that's okay. Overall, I'm doing pretty good on time. Only been out here for maybe an hour or so, and I feel like I'm getting a lot done. So, footage will be cut in and out from here just because I am filming this on my laptop, and my laptop is running dead. I have my other camera, so I'm gonna continue to rock it out. Alright guys, so this is just to kind of show you what I did. So I went ahead and marked all the 16 inches on center all the way down the board, and then I marked them on this side and then pre-drilled all of the holes so that that part is already done. So I am doing this by myself, so I want to basically plan everything out as much as possible so that it's easy breezy to kind of put this in. Now I know it's gonna seem a little weird, but I'm actually going to start in the middle, or I'm gonna start with the center for or no, sorry. So what I'm going to do from here is I'm going to go ahead and do the outer ridge, get that all done, and then I will strategically do the center boards so that I can essentially, it looks like I'm going to have 2 boards on this side, 2 boards on this side, and then a wider set of boards on the middle. Because of that, to get my drill in to actually do the shorter boards, I'm going to go ahead and frame that little section up, and then that way I can just fit that right in. So I'm actually going to do that first because I got to cut, I got to measure and cut all the boards. So we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, so as you can see, I have most of the flooring done. I realized I was actually 5 planks short. I miscounted on the plans. So I am 5 2x6x16 boards short. So I'm gonna, if it was 1 or 2, it wouldn't be a big deal, but because it's 5, I'm gonna go to Home Depot and pick those up. I'm gonna try to do that this afternoon. In the meantime, because I don't have enough time to get over there, pick up the wood, get back to pick up my daughters. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of jump ahead a little bit and get the walls done. With the walls, I have 80 2x4 by 8s over there. So essentially, if I figured right, there should be basically 15 on each side, so 15, 30, 45, and I could be off, it could be 20, but even still 20, 40, 60, and then 80 or 20 for the top. I may still have to get 2x4s for the rafters, which I can pick up as well. But I want to get the walls done because the last thing I want to do is make like 40 different trips to Home Depot, because like I said, it's an hour one way, an hour back, and I just kind of want to get this situated. So I'm going to start working on the walls, measure those out. It's kind of going to be the same thing to where they're 8 feet tall. However, the center studs, I've got to cut down a little bit to account for the the base and the top plate. I only have 2x8s, or 8 feet long, and this is obviously 16. So I'm going to need basically 2 walls on each side, and then I'll combine them together. So I should be good on lumber. If not, worst case scenario, I go pick up more. After I'm going to try to get essentially at least the 3 walls done before I have to go pick up my daughter, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, so what I basically did is I prepped I technically prepped 4 walls now that I look at it. I prepped basically the bottom plates and the top plates for all 4 walls. Obviously the front wall is going to be way different because we're going to add doors, but the 3 side walls are going to be solid. No windows or anything like that. So I have all that basically prepped. In prepping it, basically I measured 16 inches on center on all boards, lining them all up. That way all I have to do is screw them in. Now, I probably should have pre-drilled them while I was measuring them, but you know, now I know for right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pre-drill those. And then from there, I basically just have to lay them down and attach all the wood to make the walls. So I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm also thinking about actually pre-drilling electrical holes. That way, if at some point I want to, you know, run electrical out to this shed, I can go ahead and do that, or at least an extension cord, something along those lines, so that I have power out here. So I'm going to go grab those tools, and we're going to get to it.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank all of my Patreon supporters. It really means a lot that you've taken the time, energy, effort to support my channel, the videos that I create, and the live streams. It really does mean a lot. If you're not a member, please go to patreon.com/36brix. That's patreon.com/36brix. Check out my memberships. And if you like what you see, please sign up. If not, click the donate button.
Ooh, this one's cool. Check this one out. I agree, that one's cool, but this one's awesome. Ooh, I like this one. I just can't stop watching. Well, I like them all, and I'm gonna subscribe. Can you do the same? Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on 36 Brix.